Good morning. Welcome to the homestead. In case you don't know, if this is your first visit to the RV homestead, Texas, we bought 10 acres of post oak savanna in East Texas, and we've carved out some cleared land because it's thick forest. The whole place is just lots of yopine holly. We're building a barndo, an RV Barndominium. That's why the channel is called what it is, the RV Homestead Texas. So we're putting up a barn. Here's what the final product is going to look like. Here's where we are now. It is Monday morning. I've been doing kind of daily updates on progress as we build out our structure. Essentially, this is going to be a red iron frame, and then we're building a metal building, and then we're going to finish out a residential area. Hopefully, the weather looks pretty decent. Today's rain's kind of iffy, but the rest of the week looks really good. So, based on the progress that I'm seeing here, they should have metal on this structure by the end of the week. That will be epic. I'll check back in later. Stay tuned. Before we kick off this East Texas Barndo build video, hit the howdy button in the comments down there. Tell me, is this your first time to visit the channel? Are you interested in barndos? Tell us down there. What's the best barndo floor plan? Say howdy. Just say howdy down there. Remember, like, subscribe, hit the bell as well. All that really helps the small channel grow. I appreciate your time. All right, let's go watch them build some stuff. Well, Monday was a wash. Apparently the framing crew was a little further ahead than expected, and the siding panels didn't arrive. The metal siding panels didn't arrive until Tuesday, today. So we have a crew. They're gonna put up some roofing. I gotta go back to editing. It's amazing how fast things go. Takes you 2 weeks to get to this point, and then it'll be like you were an hour and they've got a third of it. That's pretty cool. We got time-lapse camera going, and I'm gonna go set one up on the inside and get a unique perspective. We're over halfway there. It's 2 o'clock. I don't know if we're gonna make it all the way today or not, but we're gonna be well over halfway there. I really like the way they curled the end of that roof panel right at the edge. The way it comes off the wall, it'll run down and it won't splash up. I was wondering why this run took so long, and why they started with it first, but now I understand. So that we could get that curl up right there. We'll be back. Uh-oh, I have to get a cover. My head's bare. We can't have bare head. That's more better. Ha-ha! Tuesday morning. We just had a cold front blow through, lots of rain, lots of wind, and now the sun's coming out, and these men are moving right along. And we're going to be able to see the final colors now. Check this out. So we're the our color scheme. It's coming from the post oak trees. You'll notice we've got a light tan color and then a gray. It's kind of a light gray and a light gray. The color of the roof mimics the canopy. So this is our color palette. Not the moss, but the walls. So the trim will be a dark gray, the walls will be a light gray, and then the roof, it is as close to the forest canopy as we can get. I didn't want to go with that dark green. I wanted it to be more of a lighter, so it just kind of blends into the background, into the environment. The day coming to a close. They ran out of panels. He just showed up. And we have the patio almost completely covered. So we'll check back in tomorrow. Ha ha! Thursday morning. Said that yesterday. It was Wednesday morning. Today's Thursday morning. We are just in time to see the last piece of metal go on the roof. I think it's at least the last full sheet of metal. It's looking really good. Yep. All right. Back to work. Well, it would seem that material shortages led to an abbreviated day for the sheet metal crew. Yeah, the guys that were out here working. They finished the roof, and we've got a gable. How about that? See if we can get a look at that gable. We can kind of see it from here. Yeah, so we're done for today. I'll check back in tomorrow. Well, here we are. It's Friday. And we have just finished drawing a bunch of lines on the floor so that we could get all of the windows and walls. With all our lines and measurements. It's gonna be so cool. We're gonna have one long hallway with barn doors, master, closet, utility, and then we walk into the little common, the grand living room, common living area, vaulted rusted sheet metal ceiling, so it'll look like an old barn building. This back wall, it's gonna be a huge 4-panel opening glass door. Two big a 6-foot window, 6-foot window in that wall. So this will be just so wide open. Big double window here. Half light door, glass window door. Window over the sink. A 4-foot by 1-foot window in the utility. Window 2030, 2030, and then frosted 2030, frosted 2030, frosted 2030, and then a 3x3, and another 3x3. Big Texas Star glass, frosted glass door there. Roll-up garage door. A 3.0 door here because the door to the RV is right here. And then as we walk down the hall, we have another door here. And then in this space we'll have freezer, refrigerator, extra storage for her prep stuff, pantry, shelving on this side, all the way up, washer, dryer, freezer. That'll be an upright freezer there. Maybe. May turn out to be cabinets. So I only have 2 freezers, a chest and an upright, which will go in there. I'll check back in later when I have something else. I gotta go research glass doors. Ooh, got chilly. Cold this morning. So my driveway's back up there where the flags are. That's the edge of our property right there. So there's actually a small creek that runs through here. And on this property, there is a pond. So we're gonna go in here and do a little visioneering, imagineering. We're gonna I'm gonna show you what I have in mind for the current project that I've been working on while I'm not editing. While I'm not editing, not running errands. Wow, look at all the pigs just tore this all up. This pond was built right after we bought our place. Lots of ducks. I like this. Not too keen on flooding the trees, but I like this a lot. If you're wondering about the quality of the water out here, this is surface water. There's a lot of tannins. There's a lot of tannins in the groundwater here that causes the water to be, you know, coffee color. Doesn't mean it's unhealthy. It tastes kind of funny though. So anyway, now that we've seen this, let's go back over to my place and I'll show you what I've been doing with the tractor. All right. You have to go back in time when this was before I started clearing this out in here. It's taken a lot of time. Actually, I'm using the wrong attachment. I really need like a mini X, a small excavator to pull some of these big yopon clumps out. I got piles that I gotta move and burn. But everything here is so green, I haven't been able to get it to burn for the last week. But see, these are the tough ones to dig up. About 8 of these trees on the property, maybe more than 8 big pine trees. This is the lowest area on my land, and it just so happens to be also where there is a spring coming out of the ground. And there's so much water right here, I can make about 3 passes with the tractor, and then I start to sink into the mud. Got stuck yesterday. Well, all of this is just inundated. So there's water at the surface there. And the hole where I got stuck is right there. What I hope to do is to get it cleared out. I'm gonna burn it and then figure out where and dig a big hole in the ground. I shouldn't have to dig too deep. But if you want to have a fish habitat, you need to be at least 15 feet, if not 20, for crappie. But that's the vision, is opening all this up so that we can see it from the back patio, the porch, from right here. From right here, you can see where the hot tub's going to be sitting on the patio. You probably can't see that, it's so far away. It's about 200 yards, thereabouts. I have a line of sight all the way down the hill with a body of water right there. I think that will be very nice, very appealing. Get the mud and the roots and the trees out of the way. Okay, let me go back up the hill and we'll close this one out, because there's not going to be any carpentry work done today. We're looking right at that spot that we were standing. So we may have some materials arrive today. I don't expect that to be the case. So we're pretty much done for this week. And next week is Christmas week. So I'm gonna go hang out with some family and check back in on the project the day after Christmas. The next step is the wood framework going up. And carpenter said 3 days, maybe 4. If this is your first visit to the RV Homestead Texas adventure, I sure appreciate you stopping by and staying with me up till this point. Thank you for that. And if you've not already, I'd be most honored if you'd consider clicking on the subscribe button. That really helps with the small channel. Remember to hit that bell as well. Tap the howdy button. For those of you who have been following along, thank you. I appreciate your support. I know your time is valuable, and I really appreciate you spending some with me. And for our patrons, thank you. Your generosity is most appreciated. You guys rock. All right, y'all come back now, you hear?